Today's episode, folks, we got you more of the same. Mark Carney cozying up Chinese, Pierre having amazing rallies, having amazing policies, and the polls going up because of it all. So come on in, folks, because we got an awesome episode today. I'm your host, Parmesan. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Good morning, Canada. Welcome to the show. I am your host, and this is Niagara due north. Please, if you find my show informative or entertaining, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel, because we cover politics in a way like nobody else does. Okay, and our first story of the day, I have to hit up the legendary rally from last night. So first, folks, before we even get into anything, I just opened up X to something really funny, okay? China made fun of United States about reindustrializing America. Watch this one, it's really quick. What would be great is if they did this with AI or paid actors. Oh my god. That was really funny. The Chinese is trending on X. I'm like, what, the Chinese? That's really funny. So first off, you, just like many other Canadians, didn't get to watch the rally last night. I had to wake up this morning and watch it, which was okay in my books, because I did stuff last night instead of just loafing around my TV watching politics. So that was awesome. I have kids. I played. Crazy. So first up, what I have for you here, guys, from Jamie Moseson, okay? 2 years ago, I posted about Pierre's rally with 5,000 Albertans. It was the biggest political event that she has ever been to until tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. If he can just pack a stadium. Now, did anyone see the venue? I would like to try to show you guys the venue, because if we can see outside it all, yeah, this is awesome. I love X, guys. So, it is in the middle of nowhere. This is like the main reason why we weren't able to watch it yesterday. The middle of nowhere. I think he could have passed the Oilers Stadium. I think he could have done that. I think he could have actually filled that at least full enough to fill a stadium and say he filled a stadium. Right? This is incredible stuff. The Pleb had 17,000 viewers last night.
The Liberals know that that the polls are live.
This is Marty up north.
Carney can
Famous Alberta separatist.
Carney can fill an A&W. Well, guess what? Pierre Poillievre is filling a
There
warehouse.
was more than one line for this building.
All right, let the Liberals know. And I'm going to have to...
It's cool that I wonder why he's doing
nice
warehouses.
to see you again.
Eh? I guess it's probably somewhere in between. Well, he should be able to do convention centers. Maybe convention centers aren't big enough. So this was the lineup of cars. This was a video of the lineup of cars. Key and Bexley, folks. Oh my God. The lineup is back on the highway to get into Pierre Poilievre's rally. He said it was in Calgary, but it's in Edmonton. This is massive. Stephen Harper wouldn't even be able to pull a crowd like this. Different times back then, folks. Different times. Look at that. Whoop. The magical horseshoe, folks. Look at the bridge. Good Lord. Good going, Albertans, man. You guys are awesome. You wouldn't see stuff like that in Ontario. And we fucking love the guy over here. Don't freaking let Toronto fool you. We just wouldn't be able to do that. Edmonton's in an extremely good location. That's amazing, guys. All right.
Chers amis, je me trouve dans une position
Skip ahead
unique.
past me.
My choice, without hesitation. Et mon choix sans
I wake up
équivoque.
in the morning and I
Et
watch all
Pierre
my stuff and I
Poillievre.
record it. So everyone else shares their screen and just does everything
You
right
know,
there.
friends,
But
I am in
I
a
record my stuff
unique
pre-done
position in
and-
this federal election. I am the only person who can say that both of the men running to be prime minister once worked for me. And in that regard, my choice, without hesitation, without equivocation, without a shadow of a doubt, is Pierre Poillievre.
I don't understand what happens after you're prime minister. Can you not go back into the government? Can you not go back to the government? Like, wouldn't it be awesome if he could come back to the government? If Pierre could lose an election, sure, but still win his riding and come back to the government? Trudeau could have won his riding, right? Comment that down below, folks. Can you still be in the government after you're done being prime minister? I imagine most of them are all just sick and tired of it. Now that that's over, one of the reasons I wanted to make a YouTube channel was to show stuff like this. Just to log thoughts like this. Okay? And guys, I don't care. I don't call myself a journalist. I'm not an expert. Okay? And I prefer that because I can talk about stuff like this. I woke up this morning. Like, what was everybody waking up this morning to? Comment down below. I was expecting to go on X and see floods of tweets about the rally being down, not being able to watch the rally. I was expecting to see tweets of how great the rally was. Right? I was expecting to see the record-smashing rally played all over Twitter. X. Instead, I see this. Danielle Smith trending with traitor. There's no signs of Edmonton. Which of these leaders would be best Prime Minister of Canada? Why, this is here. And look, we're going to go down. People are pouring in for Carney in Richmond. Where's Pierre's smashing rally? Another Mark Carney post. Another Mark Carney post. Look at this one. I have noticed a trend with Pierre Poillievre campaign. They are making a massive effort to make Pierre look like a nice guy. the family photo shoots, all the baby kissing. I've never seen the baby kissing. This is a classic strategy used by those who are in fact not nice people. It's transparent to me. How long until I get to a good X quote about the record-smashing Poillievre rally last night? Market. I also check out Poly Market. Look at this. I didn't capture the graph. I'll post it here. So this is what the Poly Market odds are right now. Poly Market's here and there. It was the most trusted pollster during Trump's campaign. Okay? Like it or not, all the polls are different all the time, and all they have to look back on is how accurate they were in the last one. Okay? This is just weird. Let's look at Astera here. Look at these first two. Financial analyst, 813 Poillievre votes. Okay. Funny, these odds are hilarious. Thanks for the free money. Someone has 30,000 on Pierre losing. And I just wanted to go down it. Guys, I'm not proving anything malicious here. But look at this person who has started their count October 24th. Or October 2024. They've already traded $2.3 million from October 2024. This guy, this one person here, who's only had Poly Market for like 6 months, has dumped $3 million in here. This person is crazy. Okay? These are the only things they voted in. Whoop. These are the only 4 things they voted in. That's it. Will the Liberal Party win the most seats? Will Pierre Poillievre be the next Prime Minister? Watch how they do this. Watch how they do this. Go over to activity. This is how Poly Market works, folks. Look over here. Amount. What they've been doing, this is exactly what I was saying before. This is what people are looking for. They sold. Will the Liberal Party win the most seats in the next election? To buy, will Pierre be the next Prime Minister at no? And they went up 9 shares because of it. Okay? This is how the people vote on here. This is not malicious. What this guy is a very wealthy person that is manipulating the polls. Right? Whether he's an avid pollster, stock market goer, portfolio bro, this is what's going on Poly Market. And this is what they've been doing. Look, 34 shares there. Okay. So these people are making tons of money off of the market. You don't make money on Poly Market if Pierre wins the election. You make money if your odds go up. Your odds go up, you sell. You put it somewhere else that's low. When it goes up, you sell. You put it where it's low. But guys, isn't it just absolutely crazy that every time something good happens for Pierre in this election, the markets go crazy for Carney? And folks, for you on today's top story. We have for you Pierre looking for blood in Mark Carney's businesses. Just watch.
You can't avoid your taxes. Global elites should not be able to either. And that is why I will end the liberal 2-tier tax system, where elites get loopholes and working people get audited. And I'm going to be putting hardworking Canadians first for a change. Here's how. 1, we will be naming a Bring It Home economic and tax task force, whose mandate will be to ensure that we close overseas tax havens and force the very wealthy to pay what they owe. That my task force will specifically propose solutions to close loopholes that allow tax havens to be a source of evading taxes for the well-connected and the global elite. I'll also direct CRA to reapportion the use of its staff. We're going to have fewer auditors going after charities and small businesses and more going after international tax evaders. The goal will be to collect an extra $1 billion from international tax havens and by closing the loopholes that enable them. We will create a public name and shame registry so that global, multinational, and billionaire tax dodgers are named and exposed so that everyone knows who they are. And we will expand the offshore tax informant program, giving whistleblowers up to 20% of recovered funds when they help expose illegal tax schemes. We will target tax havens, expose offshore fortunes, and bring the money home. All of this with the goal of reducing the tax burden on the people in this country. We'll do so with lower taxes for people like these great Canadians behind me. We're going to put them first for a change. We're going to cut income tax for the average worker by 15%. We're going to, so that their hard work actually pays off and they bring home more of each dollar they earn. We're going to axe the federal sales tax on new homes to save them up to $65,000 on the purchase of a house. We'll cut energy taxes by getting rid of the entire carbon tax for everything, for everybody, for real, for good, for a change. We're also going to get rid of, here's the other idea we're going to have. I'd like to know if the small business, you're the owner, sir?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, the Liberals tried to hit you with a capital gains tax increase. I've got a way better idea than that. I find it's funny that Mark Carney was the economic advisor who pushed that idea while he was dodging his taxes. Here's my idea. Let's cut taxes on people who bring investment home. So I'm going to pass the Canada First reinvestment tax cut, zero capital gains tax when you reinvest your gains here in Canada. What do you think? So if you sell an investment and you bring it here to expand your garage, hire more workers, invest in new equipment that will help you repair more automobiles, you will be rewarded with a full tax deferral.
What do you guys think about that? This guy is going right after the heart of net zero. Elon Musk going after the woke virus. Poillievre is going to take on the net zero initiative. Folks, hit the subscribe button down below so you can follow me on this journey of destroying the climate change narrative. And, you know, we'll talk about some politics along the way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm your host, Parmesan, and this is Niagara Due North.